Alright guys, welcome back. So now we're going to be doing some game mechanics with the Assault class, just because it's the one I'm most familiar with. So let's just hit on the quick start button here and jump into a game. You can see right off the bat that basically the multiplayer is going to search for ongoing matches. It found one right away actually. And now you can see that I'm loading in. It's going to take 18 seconds to load in, and I'm joining an existing game. So you can see all these players are already in the game. I can see their levels, what class they're playing. And then I've got the little icon beside their class, square for assault, triangle for recon, and circle for specialist. You can see the squad is currently 7 of 8 players, and we're joining on the certain map and game type. I didn't catch it in time, so we'll just assume that you guys saw it in the video. And now you sit here for a second. Oops, you can look at your map until it spawns you in. And once it does, you're pretty much in the game, and you're ready to go. So as you can see, it's a third-person shooter. It's over the shoulder. As you run around, your view pulls back, so it's a little easier to see what's happening. You hit shift to sprint like I am now. You hit shift again to unsprint. It's a toggle, not a actual button press like most games. I'm not going to actually go help my team yet. They can suffer while I explain everything to you guys. If you hit the Q button, you can switch shoulder views. So this is handy, like let's say we're on this side of the door, and you know, we're shooting down the, basically outside here. That's handy. If we switch to this side over here, now it's a lot better here, because you can see more, your character's not taking up as much space. Now, another thing you might see is if you walk up to a wall, you'll see enter cover, spacebar. So you hit spacebar, and your character jumps up and hugs the wall. When I did that, you can see I get some bonuses. Minus 30% recoil, minus 8% accuracy, and plus 50% stability. So basically, when you're aiming, you've got much better accuracy, much better stability, all that kind of stuff. You know, it works both ways. If you're in cover and you hit Q, your character just kind of, you know, turns around on the wall. You can adjust how high you're sitting. You can crouch, stand, crouch, switch around, crouch, stand, crouch, you know, all that kind of stuff. If you hit your prone key, you go prone right up against the wall, which is kind of cool. You can stay prone, you can go crouched. Why this is important is because if we come over here, let's pretend that there's someone out here shooting at me, right? So I'm in and I'm standing up and I'm shooting at him, bang, bang, bang. And then he shoots at me, or he notices where I am. So he's going to shoot high to try and get a headshot, do as much damage as possible, or even shoot me in the chest, right? So we shoot him, we come back in cover, we crouch down, we shoot him again, come back in cover, come back up, shoot him again, come back down, go prone, shoot him from there. So basically you can confuse your enemies a little bit by, you know, going in the different stances. When you're prone, you're really low to the ground. There's not a whole lot that they can actually see of you. It's pretty much just your head and your arm. When you're crouched, they can see your legs and shoot you as well. And when you're standing, same deal, they can see your legs stick out a little bit as well. So those are pretty much the basic game mechanics. Not a whole lot else to do. Shoot is left click. Zoom in is right click. Switch weapons is your scroll wheel. And you can go all the way down to your grenades if you want. Reload is R. Crouch is left control by default. Or actually, I think it's C by default. And I think prone is right control by default. I have mine set up a little differently. I have Z as prone and right control as crouch. Just makes it a little bit better, for me at least. And you can jump down from pretty much any height. There's no real fall damage in the game. There is, but it's fairly significant, or insignificant. So you can see there, I just got shot at from over across the map. There's probably a sniper over there, so I just jumped into cover. Now, if I want, I can move over here a little bit, pop up, zoom in, try and see where they are. I see actually where he is. He's right over there. You can see a shot trail right there. So what I'll do is I'll come over here now and jump over, and hopefully I can get down here before he shoots me again. So I got down there, gonna go into cover over here because it looks like there's some bad guys, and there is. So you can see he went prone and he's trying to strafe around a little bit, trying to catch me unawares. So I got flanked there a little bit, looks like. Yeah, there was a guy on the ground as well as up on the platform. The gameplay is pretty simple. There's a few different game modes. In this one, basically, the enemy attacking team, or the defenders right now, they need to take 2 objectives before they can move up to the next one. And once they take the final one, basically the game is over. Our job is to defend and prevent them from doing that within a specific time period. You can see in the top right of the screen there is a countdown timer right now, and it's set about 10 minutes. So we've got to try and defend this for 10 minutes or as long as we can to try and win here. So I brought him down quite a bit. He's only got 9 health left out of like 100 something. You can see here you can actually customize your kit a little bit in game. You can, you know, switch your equipped weapons. One of the other mechanics that you guys should probably be aware of is using your abilities. So I'll show you that now with Blitz. So basically I'll run up and smack some dude with my shield and hopefully get a kill on him as well. You can see my teammates here. We're actually linked together by these little lines, and I believe those lines basically just show if you're in range for your squad abilities to count. So we're gonna run up here a little bit more. Got some guys down there, so I think I'll get a little bit closer and then activate my blitz and see if I can run in and catch them unaware. It's gonna be a little bit hard because that glass down at the end of the corridor there is one way. Oh, there's a guy in the end of this though. Nope. Kind of hope my sniper... No, there's a sniper down at the other end by our base there. You guys probably saw him, but for some reason he wasn't shooting that guy. I gave him ample opportunity, but, you know, this being a team-based, you know, tactical squad-based shooter, if your team isn't doing anything, like this guy here is, I don't know what he's doing. But, yeah, if your team isn't playing up to spec, there's not a whole lot you can do individually in this game. I'm just trying to see if I can get into a spot here where I can use blitz. You know what, let's just run it right here. So this is basically I hit F to activate blitz, and you can see that that was actually a cool move what that recon tried to do. I hit him down, knocked him over, so he was incapacitated. He couldn't do anything once I knocked him over. And once I did that, he tried to cloak so that I wouldn't know where he was, and maybe I'd get confused and not kill him, but, you know, he's incapacitated, he's not going anywhere, so I just shot the ground, and dealt with that. So this being a fairly realistic game, you can shoot through steps like that. They don't have any weird collision set up on them. So that's that. So I pretty much showed you guys everything except grenades now. I can't show you the squad abilities. They're just a passive thing for assault at least, but basically my passive ability regens everyone, including me, that's near me, if that makes sense. So basically it regens people near me, including myself, if they're hurt. That just is a passive thing. It happens. You can't see it happening. There's no indicator to tell that it's happening. It just happens. So that guy's trying to sneak up on us a little bit there. I said no. So this seems like an ample grenade time, so I'll just toss a grenade over there by that recon hiding behind that corner. And you can see he tried to run away, but he failed. So he's dead. Now let's move up and see if we can get some more kills here. There was another guy over there. Oh, there's a sniper on the stairs. And my teammate was a little too late to save me. But that's my fault. I didn't really look over there to see if it was clear before trying to get the other guy. Yeah, so like I was saying about this map, you can zoom around and look at it. This screen is a little... I'm not going to say useless, it's helpful, but it doesn't show enemies or anything unless they've been marked by your team. It does show where people are dying, which gives you an indication of where the enemy is, because, you know, if your teammates are dying and they're all doing it in the same area, there's probably some bad guys there, and you should probably look for an alternate way to go. Now on this map, really, basically there's 2 ways down. There's a stairwell there, and those glass structures. The attackers have to come down there, and then they can go through the ventilation ducts on the roof here, or they can try and flank around to the sides. I don't have a preference on which way to do it. This glass here is what I was telling you about is one way. So if there's a guy in there, he can see me right now. So I'll just toss a grenade in, and oh, there's a recon guy right in front of me here. I saw I don't know if you guys will be able to see it in the YouTube video because YouTube degrades the quality a little bit, but there's a little bit of shimmering in the air. I could basically just tell that there was a cloaked guy there. It's very hard to see. So what I did is I basically just sprayed bullets. So here you can see that this is one way. You can see out, but you can't see in. That just gives the attackers a little bit of an edge so they don't just run out here if there's a guy prone here and, you know, just get lit up, because that's no fun. So, good design setup there, in my opinion. So let's just see how far I can push up here. There's no real reason for me to push up, and I might actually be hurting my team by doing it, because if they push down below and they don't have anyone to, you know, help them out, that could be problematic. But I'm doing pretty well here. So I'll see if there's a guy here. Oh, that's bad. I got flanked kind of there myself. But this is kind of their spawn, actually. They're coming in right from the direction I was running towards, so, you know, pushing up that high, not recommended if you're just defending. Sure, it's a little bit helpful because you're gonna, you know, kill them before they can even get down and do any damage to your objective, but is it helpful that much? Not really. So you can see now I've been talking and playing here for most of the 10-minute span, and they haven't pushed it up. If we keep this level of defense up, we should be able to shut them out and win this game here. Oh, lucky me. So I'm down to 34 health out of 150, and he's kind of spazzing out over there. If you look at that, maybe I'll submit that as a little bug that dead bodies ragdoll into the walls and freak out. No, should have looked again. But, yeah, so you can see they're proning all the way through those center ducts and stuff. They have to prone underneath. They can't run over top or anything, which slows them down. And the open side paths are usually death traps because you got your friendly snipers here, your recon guys with sniper rifles. I shouldn't say snipers. But you've got your, you know, friendly recons with snipers covering those fairly open corridors, which pretty much make it impossible to move up that way. So it's usually better for them to move up through the center here. You can see my buddy here has a laser designator on his gun, actually. Let's give him some blitz. Oh, I think they're all dead. So you know what, we'll just go straight up here, bam, dead. Well, not dead, but, you know, knocked down to the point of being dead. So, that sucks to be him. Maybe I can pull this off. Wow. Oh, I did. I got somebody up there. That's funny. I wasn't really trying to. You can see it counts your kill streaks as well. At the end of the game, it tells you who got, like, the most kill streaks and the best headshot, or, well, not the best headshot, but the most headshots, the highest accuracy, all that kind of stuff. So, looks like we're down to 50 seconds, and if I'm still pushing up to their spawn area, well, not their spawn area, because that would be spawn camping, and that's bad. Don't spawn camp. It's terrible. Why would you want to be one of those people? It may look like that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm just pushing up and, you know, keeping them back. The good defense is a good offense, and vice versa when you're offending. So it looks like they're trying to push a little bit more on the right here now. They're probably panicking a little bit. They've only got 20 seconds. Now, if they've done really well or something, we might go into overtime. I don't know what prompts overtime to go off, but sometimes it does. Oh. Oh, there we go. So that's interesting. I'm Assault, and I got the most headshots. I don't know how that happened. 5 headshots with an Assault rifle is pure luck. So that's a match of Ghost Recon Online. Hopefully I explained all the basic mechanics to you guys. I showed you the all the skills that I had on my Assault guy here, and now I'll show you guys the other abilities, basically, for the other classes, as well as, I'll show you, what's it called for Assault there. Having a little brain fart here, I can't remember what it's called. Heat. I'll show you Heat for Assault, and I will show you Cloak and Oracle and Aegis and, what's that other one? Blackout, I think it's called, for, what's it called? So, yeah, I'm just gonna go pop a Blitz here, because it's really fun, just right off the bat, to go pop Blitz and annoy people. Especially since it boosts you up so quick. Maybe I'll be able to flank up on top here. Oh, no, not really, but I got right up behind him. And that was the end of him, and now we're already capping this objective. So you can see I'm on the opposing team here. Maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of this as well. But basically, this was previous to where we were before. I don't think I was able to show you guys this from the defender side, but this is the attacker side. You come out here. Actually, I can kind of point out, in the beginning of the video, when I got sniped at, the guy that was shooting me was back over here. You can actually see they have a friendly sniper way over there, as well. And so he's hanging out over there, just watching for people to jump off like me. And then, because when you jump and fall, your guy kind of pauses for a second to regain his balance, you know. He just fell pretty far ways, so. The other ways over here, which I didn't really show you last game, but this is the side where the attackers will eventually spawn. We spawn up on top of the building there and drop down. And let me just get this guy here. I'm not really paying attention. Got a Assault right over here. But this is the other side, basically. If I were to keep going on my streak up those stairs, this is where I would have ended up. So you can see if one of your teammates spots someone, they show up for a little bit on the in-game camera type thing. Or you can kind of see them through walls and stuff. That's basically what Oracle does, except it shows all enemies in an area for your entire team, which is very helpful. So there, we just attacked this objective successfully. We got both of them, and now we're on to C. C is the same as you saw from the defender side before. Wow, I'm really inaccurate. Anyway, that was bad. I don't know what happened there. This is a good spot here if you want to snipe as an attacker. Just, you know, beware of counter snipers. You might want to go prone and just kind of hide for a little bit. So that's that. I'll see you guys in the next segment where I cover the rest of the class abilities.